Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to ISE 2017. We're here, day 4, on the NEC Display Solutions stand in Hall 5, stand R24, in Amsterdam, of course. With us this afternoon, we have Martin Romanowski, who is the CEO of Smartsign. They're a bit of a powerhouse in the digital signage space in the Nordics and Northern Europe and things. Thanks for coming. Let's just start off with saying you've exhibited at ISE for 3 years now. How have you found this year compared to the others?
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Very good. This is our 3rd year, and I see that ISE is growing. For us, it's very important to be here because we are working in Europe, and the traffic has been great in our booth in Hall 8, and yes, it's very good to be here for us.
Now, when we last spoke, I mean, you guys are very well known. I said not only in the, well, you're known for corporate communications primarily and in Northern Europe, but you've done a lot more stuff in retail and hospitality recently.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, the last 2016 we see increase in for us that both in retail and hospitality sales. It's our software is, I would say, very general, good for the different kind of business. And the last 6-8 months, we see a lot of business for us grow, especially in retail, both in Nordics and outside Nordics, in Europe, and also hospitality. That is very good for us, that we see that our product works in different business areas.
Now, one of your unique selling points of old has always been the digital signage and the mobile phone integration.
Yes.
Is that important for retail, hospitality, corporate communications, or,
yes.
or all three of them?
Yes, both for us as a company that we can show that we have any device, not only screens, big one screens, projectors, but any device who have a display. But also from the customer point of view, they want to communicate to any devices today. So you have on retail screens, but all the customers who come into the store have also phones. So and the customer today wants to have a one software who can handle both of them. So that we see a lot of interest now from the customer, both for corporate and retail, how they can communicate to both of these platforms.
How do you tend to sell your product? You obviously come to ISE and you found it useful. We've seen you at ISE in years past when you've been with partner companies, not having your own stand. How do you get to market the rest of the year after ISE?
We are a lot in different stands in different other fairs in Europe and the Nordics. We also work with our retailers and partners, together with their activities, and of course together with NEC and their activities in Europe. So we are very, together with, because we are only the software, so we need the hardware also to work together and show the total solutions. So that's why we work together on the marketing side, together with, like for example, NEC.
NEC announced the Raspberry Pi open module interface, or the compute module in Rome in October last year. You guys were one of the people who instantly signed up for that. What's your thinking about that platform and how it may progress going forward?
Yes, I think it's a very good platform because NEC has, many different platforms like Android and Windows PC before, and now they have Raspberry Pi. And it was important for us to find our software also working with system in chip, and also to find a level of different financial budgets on the customers to find not everybody needs the top end product, maybe have the mid-range product to together with Smartsign, because everybody have their own budget on digital signage, how much they can spend. But it's very good platform, and we was immediately signed on that we're going to do with NEC and Raspberry Pi.
Have you got a launch date this year for when somebody might see a Raspberry Pi product from yourselves?
We are already showing here at an NEC booth that Smartsign is working, and we're going to start delivering it in April to customers.
You've got a lovely stand in Hall 8. Yeah. We went to see it earlier on. What's the one thing that you're trying to showcase to people who come into the digital signage hall this year?
The main thing we are showing the 5 different business areas that Smartsign is working for, both retail, corporate, hospitality, education, and traffic. That is now our 5 big areas we are working in, and we have software for each of them, the business categories, and it's working for that. That is our main focus this year.
Have you had a chance to step away from your stand and have a look around at the rest of the show? And if so, is there anything that's really caught your eye as a trend or something that you're particularly interested in?
I'm very interested in touch screens. Touch is more and more, people want to interact with a product or through a window or direct to a screen or through a projector and on the table. I think more and more is not enough today. Just put up a screen on the wall and have some advertisement. You want to have more information. You want to control what information you want, and you want to interact with the customer. And this is where we're going. So this year I see touch screens and touch solutions, interactivity, the main thing in ISE.
Because two main parts of your business are retail and corporate communications, have you seen, like everybody else, that LED is making a bigger, doing more in retail?
Yes, maybe that, but we are the software, company. So for us, the big LED screens is, we are not so, we don't sell too much because there's only one license. The screen is huge and there's still only one license. So we are more focused on the volume level and the volume screens and even phones. But LED is of course growing. You see more and more of those, the big screens. Yes.
What's the one thing that you want people to take away from your stand? My last question to you is, when people have visited your stand, what do you want them to take away with them?
I would say Smartsign software is, one of the most simplicity is the most important for us, to understand that how it's easy to work with, how to use it, and put up content on the screen. That is what you will see in our booth, from all of different business areas. So it's not so hard. You don't need to be engineer to understand our software. Everybody can use it. And why this is important? Because time is a lot of problems. Now people don't have time. Marketing departments have no time. They need to push out the content easy and fast.
Martin Romanowski from Smartsign, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.